All right. Did I get everybody? Oh, let me grab my drink. Wait, hold on, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, so that's what I've been. Oh, Linda. That's what I've been working on the last few couple of weeks. Let's see. There you are. Okay. All right, so let's get started. So we'll continue with this song, and I'll get the video out to Stars and Stripes. Stars and Stripes goes like this. It's the one that goes. Okay, something like that. So if you don't know the song, it's kind of difficult to learn it. So that's why I was thinking I'll do it on the YouTube channel. And if you know the song and you want to learn it, it'll be there. But if you don't know the song, it's going to be very difficult to kind of. Okay, so we'll just continue. So last week we did the song Live, right? Everybody okay with that so far? Any questions about that? Okay, if you weren't here last week, don't worry because we're just going to continue. We're not going to spend more time on that. Okay, but the next part goes like this. Okay, so why don't you guys just take a couple of minutes just to warm up with that down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up. Okay, pretty much the whole song is that one groove. So for a minute or so, just kind of mute your strings and just kind of get that groove down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, and practice saying it as you play it. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 down, up, down. Yeah, so right now I'm kind of using my pointer finger to hit down on the accents, the accent downs, right? So, but when I'm not accenting the down, I kind of just use my thumb. Just a soft down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? Down, up, down, and down, up, down, down. Okay? So go ahead, go ahead. Okay, so moving on. The first chord is we're going to go hold a high D and a B here. So A string space number 5, E string space number 7. And the second chord is up here, number 7 and number 8. So just try this. Okay, and if we use it in the strum pattern, it goes down, up, down, up, down. Again, down, up, down, up, down. This strum pattern doesn't change. Down, up, down, up, down. So we use this. Down, up, down, down. And normally when I play this, I slide it up. Down, up, down. So I kind of slide it. You don't have to though. Or down. Okay, it's up to you. You can either play it straight like this one more time. Down, up, down, up, down. Or you can slide it. Down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, right here. So first one is high D and so space number 5 on the A string, space number 7 on the E string. It should sound something like this. And then the next one, we're going to slide up to space number 7 on the A string and space number 8 on the E string. Okay, there's those two chords. Up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so the next part, the next two chords is basically your G chord with high D, down, up, down to your regular G. So just high G with high D to your G chord. So. Okay, and just remember it's the same strum pattern. Down, up, down, up, down, and down, up, down, up, down. Okay, take a minute, try it. Okay, if I were to take out the strum pattern, it's just G chord with D and just your regular G chord. That's it. I kind of like that. But yeah, I can take the same chords and depending on how I play it, I can kind of change the feeling, right? So now I'm kind of doing more of a I kind of like that feeling. It kind of has a nice feel to it. Okay, one more minute. Okay, so let's continue. Okay? Okay. The next one, we're going to start with this. This was actually the second chord. Space number 7 on the A string, space number 8 on the E string. Okay, so this is like your C chord. And all we're going to do for the next chord, we're just going to slide up 2 spaces. 1, 2. So that's it. Slide up 2. And same thing. Down, up, down, up, down. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's back to G with D and then your G. Let me try that out. That's it. Okay, so we got our first chord here, and then G with high D and G. The next one, we start with this chord, space number 7, move up 2, and then G with high D and G. Okay, how you guys handling this? You guys okay? I would think the chords are okay. Maybe some of you guys are struggling with the strum pattern a little, but you'll get there. You just gotta really try to feel those down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, I'll give you guys 1 minute. I can see some of you guys writing things down, which is fine. So I'll give you dyads. Dyads. What are dyads? Is that a formal official music term? I don't know much music terms. I make up words as I go. Oh, triads, yeah. Not officially. Like triads are like when you use like the notes, right? Like you C, C, E, and G. We're actually using a lot of different voicings here. So this would almost be like C major 7 add 9, technically. Oh, I see. I've never heard of that. Oh, good. I learned something new. Thank you. Okay, are you ready to move on? Okay, now the next one, we're going to continue from here. This is the one on space number 9. So space number 9 on the A string, space number 10 on the E string. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide up 1 space, and my middle finger, I'm going to slide up 1 more space. So now, pointer finger is on space number 10 A string, and your E string is on space number 12 E string. It should sound something like this. And then the next 2 chords are a little different. We're not going to go back to the G with D and the G. So from here, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, you guys ready for the next one? I'm going to hold down the A string and E string, A string and E string with my third finger on space number 12, and I just want to hold this note right here, space number 11 on the C string, and it's going to look something like this. Okay, so we went from here. And then I'm going to add space number 14, your high B. So the 4 chords go like this. 1, 2, 3, and baby finger 4. Okay, if you only have 12 spaces on your ukulele, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Shima ukulele has 15 spaces. I think the Shima ukulele has 18, I think. Forget. Okay, so the best advice I can tell you is if you only go up to space number 12, just pretend that you have a space 14. It's not going to sound good, but just put it there. It might sound something like this. Oh, maybe like this. But that's okay.
Who's scored in that last set of 4, please, Bruce?
Okay, so space number 9 on the A string, space number 10 on the E string.
Thank you.
Okay, now the next one.
Yeah, got that.
Okay, space number 10, space number 12. Wait, is that right? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, so that's correct. And then hold down space number 12, the A string and E string with your ring finger, finger number 3, and then get that space number 11 on the top here. And it's okay, so normally the way I hold it is I'm using flat fingers for all fingers. For all strings like this, holding it pretty flat. So my middle finger is basically on space 11, and my ring finger is on space 12. And then, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And then add your space number 14 on the bottom string. Okay, so take a minute with that. Everybody okay? I don't mind doing it again, showing you guys the whole thing. So I'll go slowly from here. G with high D. G. Space number 7, space number 8. Move up 2. Back to G with D. And G. And then start on space number 9 and space number 10. Move up to space number 10, space number 12. And then here we go, space number 12 with my ring finger, space number 11 with my middle. And add 14. And then we go back to this lick. Okay, and we learned this lick the last time. Okay, so take a minute with that. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 down, up, down, up, down. Just like that. Okay, so take a couple of minutes for this last part or for the whole thing. And I am prepared for questions if you have any. Let me play it. Let me play that. Um, I forget. How did that part go? So I gotta listen to it again. I forget how that part went. Oh, we'll make something up. The strumming instructions for this song? Down, up, down, up. Or are you talking about the chord? You're talking about strum pattern or just the whole thing? Probably the whole thing, right? Is the right is the answer, I'm assuming. Okay. I got it. Yeah, so your hands are actually moving like down, up, down, up. So you gotta think down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, that's correct. I mean, it's not a big deal if you add in that extra down at the end. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. So it's not a big deal if you do that or you keep it out. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Let me see. So can you hear? Now I'm throwing in that extra down. That down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. Or I can keep that last down out. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so it's preference. I mean, I normally don't bring out that last down, but it's up to you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Yeah, that's the one thing I always try to say. There's no really right way or wrong way to play it. Even though I wrote the song and you play it a slightly different, that doesn't make it wrong, you know? Wrong is usually like I would say it's wrong if you intend to do something, but you do something else instead. Then I might say it's wrong. But even then, that doesn't mean it's going to sound funny. It's just if you didn't intend to do it, then I would kind of count that as a mistake. Oh, and then in yesterday's class, I know some of you already joined yesterday's class, but I was talking about this new interest I have, which is dreams, about my dreams. And I've been asking around. I mean, it's kind of a long story, but I didn't realize that very few people have a dream every day. I'm pretty sure I've asked over 100 people. Everywhere I go, I just, maybe I meet somebody, it's my friend's friend. First thing I'll ask them now is like, hey, by the way, I know this is going to sound funny, but how often do you dream when you sleep? I'll ask everybody this now. And you know what? So far, I think I've asked over 100 people, and I think I've met 3 people, well, 2 other people who said they dream every single day. And I dream every single day, maybe sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. So it's funny. So last night, so I'll keep the story short, but basically, I'm trying to figure out since I dream every day, and I'm realizing now that it's kind of rare. I'm trying to figure out how to control these dreams some more, if that's possible. And it's kind of funny. I slept horribly last night. But it doesn't fail. Like I'm still dreaming. I think I dreamt like three different dreams, all about the same thing though. Like I'm trying to tell myself, okay, what I'm trying to do is practice dreaming about the last thing I think about. I don't know if that's possible, but that's what I was trying to do. So it's like, okay, so last night I was thinking, okay, Japan. I'm gonna go to Japan. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, that's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to think about Japan, and I'm gonna dream about being in Japan, and I don't know, I'm gonna eat something good or something, but I'm gonna control it. So of course it's harder to sleep, right? But in the back of my head too, I'm also thinking, right? Like, I wonder if I really can control my dreams. So last night I had I think it was like 2 or 3 dreams, and but it was all about the same thing. It was about me being at the tennis courts. I don't know why I was at the tennis courts yesterday. Maybe that's why, but it was about me being at the tennis courts with a group of my friends, and instead of playing tennis, we were all trying to learn, like it's a class, how to control our dreams. Okay, so it was kind of weird. So like I feel like I'm kind of onto something. Okay, well I did dream about what I was thinking about, but it wasn't like the actual thing that I wanted to dream about. It's so interesting, but I think this is gonna make me crazy. I think the way I keep talking about it, people are gonna start thinking, dude, this guy is weird. Like, I don't want to talk to this guy. He's weird, and it is weird. It's such a funny thing. It's like I'm thinking about something that I don't know how to think about. It's funny. Yeah, so that's another thing I was kind of reading. I was reading about so I was reading about this a lot and online, reading some articles, and there's all kinds of theories. Like they say that everybody dreams, but a lot of times you don't remember it. And that makes sense because, I remember my grandmother when she was sleeping, she would make all kinds of weird noises and kind of scary noises too. But then the next day, when I said, "What do you dream about?" she would say she didn't dream. So that's I don't know if it's odd that some of us dream every day, because that might not be a big thing, but being able to remember it, and then even having those lucid dreams, like sometimes I realize I'm dreaming and I can kind of control, like, like, oh, okay, I'm dreaming, so, let's go see what happens, something like that. It's kind of weird. Oh, okay. All right, Nancy, sorry, did I bore you to death? Essential oil on my pillow. I've never heard of that. I can't do that though. If I tell my friends about it, they're gonna tease me. Oh, Bruce puts lavender oil on his pillow. I guess I could do it secretly. Okay, so let's get back to work. Okay, so we got the. Oh, okay, Nancy, no problem. I'm just playing, but I'll see you soon. Take care. Oh, I see. So, Mark, is it often every day, or is it more like just flashback dreams? Because sometimes I do that too. Like I dream I'm in high school, and I really didn't like school. So for me, that was kind of like the thing. Oh my God, I'm back in school. What's going on? But I can imagine. Yeah, that must be a
It's
common
like
thing.
terrors, you wake up in a sweat and flapping about, you're stuck
Yeah,
in.
yeah. I do that at least twice a week. I'll wake up like just completely drenched, like just sweat. And it is,
It's
yeah.
like, you like feel like you live in it for real.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Back to places you don't want to be again. Horrible.
Yeah. See, what if you could control that? And instead of dreaming of places you don't want to be, what if you could control and dream about all the places you want to be? And that's my whole goal. Like I'm trying to do that. I think that'd be so awesome. I
Yeah, I
don't know.
was waking up like 5 o'clock in the morning, needed to go for the toilet. And
Oh, I see.
then I'd go back to bed, and in between 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock, which I was getting
Mhm.
up at 8 o'clock, I'd have a
Wow.
nightmare. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my friend said, "Well, just don't go back to bed, and you sort it."
See, and all my friends that I talk to about this, they think I'm crazy because they don't dream every day. They actually tell me like they think they dream maybe twice a year. So for
Really?
them, it sounds crazy to them. Like, you know, how are you trying to control a dream when you have a dream twice a year? And then I'm starting to realize, like, no, wait a minute. I have about, I would say, I average like two dreams a day, every single day. So it is kind of weird now. It's kind of funny. It's interesting.
Be nice. The dreams are nice, though, Bruce. It's just
Hmm.
they're not
Yeah, yeah.
nice. You laugh about it, but it's not. It's
No, I completely can relate to. I mean, it's basically like a nightmare, right? And you can't wake up, and
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I remember one time I was touring with Jake, and we were on the tour bus. So he has his tour bus. We're going, and on the bus, there's like these little bunks, and there's a curtain that just kind of closes. So it is almost like you're sleeping in your own little cubicle, like almost like in a coffin. That's what it feels like. And I remember that time I had a dream, and I swear to God, it was one of those dreams where, like, I don't know what's happening. Like, something's trying to attack me or something, and I know I'm dreaming. So I would force myself to wake up, and I would wake up. But actually, I didn't wake up. I woke up in my dream, and it wouldn't stop. It can't, and I swear to God, I must have woke up like 8 times, 9 times, and then it wouldn't go away. It was like a really creepy thing. I don't know. And then finally I woke up, but it was already to the point where I don't know if I actually woke up or didn't wake up. It was really weird, but no, I can completely understand how some dreams can be really haunting, And sometimes, you know, when you try to explain it, nobody can really understand because in their heads it's just a bad dream. But yeah, sometimes it's crazy. Like, yeah, you are scared. Like the next night, I was like, you know what? I'm not sleeping in my in my bed. I'm gonna sleep on the floor. That's what I ended up doing. Everybody goes in their cubicle. Only Jake has his own room, like an actual room with a door, and he sleeps there. And I just no, I'm just sleeping on the floor. I don't care. That's what I did. I stayed with him for like 5 days. I just slept on the floor. Ah, crazy. Okay, so, anyways, okay, so there's one more part I want to go over. So, after we do this part, right? So, oh, okay. So right now we have two parts that we're playing, and then basically when you do this part, it just goes right back into the beginning. So from the top, right? I might go here. Beautiful. Okay, right back to the top. Right back to the beginning. 2, 3, 4. Right back to the beginning. Ending. Okay, so that's pretty much the whole song, and we pretty much got the whole thing. And just remember, I mean, this is more like just a song that kind of grooves. I think this is the kind of song that would be useful for like background music, you know, maybe a TV program or something. People are kind of doing stuff, and then you kind of want to play something like this. It's not a strong melody. We're just trying to groove it well. Okay, so even if you don't care too much for the song, it is a good exercise. You know, just lock into this groove. Okay, so okay, are we okay to move on to the next part? There's only one part left. Anybody have any questions about this? No? Nobody? All right, let's do it. Okay, so E minor 7 here. And now it's the same strum pattern, but you know, we're not going to be changing only on the down, up, down. Okay, this part kind of goes down, up, down, up, down, down. Oh, now we're adding in that next down accent, that last down. So I'm basically just playing the E minor 7 here with the B, A, B, A, B, A, down, up, down, down, down. Okay. Now the A minor, and I'm doing the same. Wait, let me check that. Okay, so A minor with the B and high C. So down, up. So down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so basically what's happening is the strum pattern is pretty much staying the same, but it just the melody is kind of changing more often now. But it's still within the accents, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, and B7. Down, down, up, down. B7 is like this, bar space number 2, and middle finger on the C string, space number 3. Okay, one more time. And all I did there was the down, up, B7, down, up. I added a C here. So down, up, down, up, down. And there's a B. Yeah. So A minor, B, add the high C, B7, add the C, and take it off. So down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. One more time. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Is taking that in okay? So I'm assuming you guys are okay with the E minor 7 part, but the A minor, down, I'm sorry, A minor with B, down, slide to the high C, up, and B7, down, add the C, up, and then take it off, B. Up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. It's pretty similar. So take a minute. Down, up, down, up. Oh, let me go slower, sorry. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, again, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And this part is a little different, but I'll get there. So we're basically doing this whole thing 3 times. And the second one, there's just a slight difference that I'll get into. But for now, just practice doing it exactly the same 3 times in a row. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Again. Okay. So just take a minute with that, and I'm open to any questions, or if you're confused at all, just let me know. Hey, and then while you guys are practicing, can you guys think, I think it would be kind of fun if together as a group, we could somehow try to plan to do something together. Like what would be a good way, like normally in in Hawaii, if I'm teaching, we might have a goal where, okay, in 3 months from now, we're going to do a concert at this place. I'm going to have some of my students perform. And, so we kind of have something to look forward to and practice for. What are some, you guys have any ideas, something we could do? Like, how could we all participate in a song together in this situation where we'll never be able to actually meet? That's yeah. You guys all we can all go to Mark's house. We can, I was just thinking like, okay, so how would we do something like that though? Like we would like how could we all participate in a song together? Because I know we can't actually play together, right? Like not through Zoom anyways.
You have to each record a track and pass it around to everybody. They actually have
Oh,
done that at
okay.
some of the festivals.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so how would I do that with video though? Because, if we already just do an audio track, then
No,
it
it's
probably,
with video. It's with video.
oh,
I'll see if I can find one for you. Mainland Ukes did one for the Indiana one. What was that called? Ukulele World Congress. They did a really good one. I'll see
hmm.
if I can find the link. And it may be complicated. I have no idea, but you have to pass it around to kind of everybody, and everybody adds a track to, like you would start it. So it might be a little crazy, but the
Oh, I
result
see.
of theirs was fantastic.
Okay, that would be really fun to do. Um, oh, you know who we need? We need Caleb. Too bad he went back to work. He would know what to do. He knows all this technology stuff. Ah, geez, I wonder, yeah, how could we, because I remember we did something similar before where we would upload a song on YouTube and maybe I would teach the song or play the song. And then during the concert, anybody that wanted to bring their ukuleles to the concert could. And then later on, they would all kind of play the rhythm part. And then I could do like the main lead. So, but that involves everybody eventually being in the same place, which,
This one doesn't make you all be at the same place. You basically kind of play through the song, and then a video editor would piece in the different people where the sound would come through, but everyone still be on the screen playing, but each person kind of has a little featured part. It may be crazy,
oh, I
but it
see.
would be fun to try.
Okay, let me try and look into that.
There's a video editing software called Wondershare Filmora, and they have a tutorial on there that tells you basically how to do this.
Oh, okay. Let me just save that real quick. What do I call, or like, what do you guys know what we would call this? Like what we're trying to do? Like
Video collaboration.
video
I don't
collaboration.
know. I'm guessing.
Okay. Um, video. Yeah, like I have no problem doing the research and looking it up, but yeah, I don't even know what to call this.
I'll see if I can get a hold of the people at Mainland Ukes and see if they can give us a hint.
Okay, okay.
I'll see if I can send you the link to that tutorial.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm willing to do the research and but I think that would be kind of neat. I mean, the way that these lessons are set up, right? I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of feel after all these lessons we kind of go through, I kind of wish we could just one time at least just kind of play together, because that's the one thing we can't do. So, there's got to be something. But yeah, we'll just choose a song. No, but I don't want to do a lot of editing. It's not that I don't actually want to, but I want us to actually play parts, individually. And that's what would make it good. We did this class. What was it before? something like that. So Jake actually, we did another project where it was kind of the same thing. He played the lead to Adele's, what song is that? Rolling in the Deep. Dun, 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 dun. So basically, you know, everybody had their part. Like, this is all they would do, and then the melody would come in. You know, so they just kind of do it. Then it kind of goes there. And it sounded really neat. Like the parts weren't really difficult to play, but they were very well, you know, like produced. Like Jake produced all the parts. So every part kind of played a role in the song. And it wasn't like everybody just strummed, you know. And that's what a lot of people do, right? Like we'll all just kind of strum the same thing and we'll all sing. So it'll be fun. Okay, so let me try to figure something out. Everybody is okay with taking videos, right? I guess that's what it comes down to. You would have to listen to a video.
Yes.
I mean, listen to something and just
Yes.
kind of play along.
And record a second track to it, or and then a third track, and then a fourth track. Or maybe it was even more editing. I'm going to find it for you. It was quite impressive.
Okay. Or we can tell Caleb, hey, quit your job. We have a new job for you. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. But yeah, I'll look forward to hearing, you know, getting some of your emails or whatnot, and I'll check it out. Okay, so we got the E minor. Okay, so the second time, all I'm doing is down, up, I'm sorry, down, up, down. Okay, so I'm going down, up, down, up, down, down. So it's the same pattern, down, up, down, down, down. So I'm adding that last down again. Down, up, down, up, down. This is your high D. Down, down, and back to the high C. So down, up, down, up, down, down. And that's the second time we do it. Okay, the third time is the same as the first. Oops. Okay, so the first time. Second time. Okay. Oh, wait, let me get that link. What is it called? Filmora. Okay, so take a couple of minutes. Just try to make sure you got the parts. Okay. Yeah, if you can send it to an email, that would be good. But let me see if I can find. Okay, yeah, Carl. Yeah, if you can send it to me on email, that would be good. Because I'm actually not recording the session, and I don't know what would happen if I click on the link right now. I don't know if I could drop out or. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's got to be. Yeah, and by now I'm sure there's something we can do. Just gotta find it. Oh, and then maybe we can put something together and we can feature it on Jake's Facebook Live. That would be good. Okay, so is everybody okay with this? okay with that? Okay, the next part, and this is the last part, A minor with B, down, up, down, F, and B. So you guys should like this part because there's no changes. It's just A minor with B, down, down, and F, B. So I went from an F chord to a D chord, which is these three right here. Okay, so one more time. Okay, how is that? So take a minute. Let me make sure you guys got this part. Okay, so take a take a minute or two, and then let's make sure we can all do it. I'm wondering if, because I'm thinking maybe like music videos, you know, where you record it first, and then when you get the recording, and we all know our parts, then we can always re-record it, right? Where it's like we're gonna listen to the actual song, play our part, play along to it, but when you send the video, I'm actually gonna delete the audio in the video, and we're gonna use the audio that was, you know, already recorded. That's kind of how like music videos are made. It's usually not a live, you know, they already record the song in the studio and then they kind of go back and just kind of act like they're playing. I wonder if that would be. Oh, but then everybody would have to know how to use like a recording system or a. Okay. I don't know how I would edit everything together. I guess I could upload a video and extract the audio and take out the video. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dream about it, and then when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna know how to do it. Okay. Oh, that sounds fun though. I really want to do that. All right, Simon. Take care. Okay, so everybody okay with this? So this is what we learned today, okay? Just kind of review. Two, three. I'll just go into the next part. How are you guys with that?
Give me a week or two.
A week or two? All right. Anybody else? Anybody else singing good or anybody completely lost? Okay. I will get this recorded. I will have a video. It's called Live. Okay, Stars and Stripes Forever and Live. Those are the two videos I have to do. I will do it. All right.
Bruce,
Yes.
you were doing Dance with My Father before. Are you going to do a video on that as well, or record that one? We just did the beginning of that, but that was so pretty.
Yeah. I kind of forget how that went. Okay, I'll try to look into it. No, because I remember that I don't actually play that song. I just kind of went over a little bit for the class, so I haven't actually tried to complete the whole song. But
Okay.
okay. I'll eventually get there. I'll put it on my to-do list.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so just remember too, yeah, this song is more about just practicing the groove. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down. Okay, and we're just trying to lock into that down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, now if your groove isn't that great, right, it's going to sound something like this. Right, so now the song doesn't groove as well, right? It doesn't feel as good. But you can tell that the way I'm playing it now, I'm kind of showing you that I'm not focused. I'm not feeling the beat. I'm not feeling the groove. I'm trying to focus more on just trying to go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. But if you watch my hands, my right hand, it's never gonna like fight with itself. You know, like down, no up, down. It's just gonna groove ready and down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So hopefully you guys can understand that, right? I mean, I know I say this quite a bit, and I don't know for sure if everyone understands what I mean, but I often say you want to feel the accents with the groove. So the groove is basically down, up, down, up, down. Up. This is the groove. Okay? The accents down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. But this is the groove. Down, up, 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 down. Okay? Accents down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? So I'm feeling the accents within the groove. Okay, that's important. That's different from just feeling the accents. Because if you just feel the accents, you could just go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Right? So you're feeling the accents of the down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. But you're not feeling it within the groove. So groove first, and down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. The little bit that you said we would like. A minor, the little A minor. You're talking about a different song, right? Not this song?
Same song, Bruce. It was the A minor, F, and D, I think.
Oh, okay, that part. I got it.
I think that's what you're talking about.
Okay, so third one. Here we go. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm holding an A minor with the B, and the melody doesn't change in the whole strum pattern. Just down, up, down, up, down, and down, up, down, up, down. And the last two chords is just your F chord, this way, and then your D chord. So there's three chords: A minor with B, and then your F and D. So A minor with B, down, up, down, up, down, and F and D. And then back to this lick. Is that all right? You got it? Okay. All right. So, are there any other questions before I start wrapping up? Today's Sunday, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll hit a video too later on this evening. So, what am I gonna do today? Tennis. I gotta exercise. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of tennis now. Maybe 3 times a week. It's good. Exercise. Need that. Come home. Eat. Do a video. Take a shower. Go to sleep. Yeah, sounds good. All right, I got my day all planned out. My favorite tennis player? I don't really have a favorite tennis player. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't watch tennis too often, but I watch the highlights. And the funny thing is, when I watch the highlights of, of different players, I like to watch that guy, Kyrgios. He has such awesome highlights, but I don't like him as a person. Or not as a person. I don't like him as a player because
Bruce, he's a fantastic person. If you get into
oh.
following him, he's kind of an ass on the court at times.
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Person.
Okay.
He's a fantastic person.
Okay, that's cool. No, because that's what it seems like. He's all about the crowd, right? And all about the people. So yeah, I said that wrong. I don't mean I don't like him as a person, but as a player,
yeah.
Sometimes the way he plays can seem really disrespectful to the sport or to the competitors, right?
And
so, but I love to watch him play because he's the most.
They have sanctioned him. They have done a whole bunch of stuff with him to try to make him grow up. And when he listens, he's just as good a player and just fantastic and still fun to watch on court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Just like even with golf, even though Tiger Woods was the number one, for a long time, and I love to watch Tiger Woods play, but I always felt Phil Mickelson was a lot more exciting, because he would, he just says more tricks, he gets in trouble, he escapes, he gets out. So I'm kind of like that. I mean, I don't really care how good somebody is because I know that they're at the professional level, they're all good. I'm not trying to compete with them. So it's more about entertainment, right? Just But all right, but it is, yeah, it's fun. I haven't gone golfing in a while though. But yeah, Federer. I like Federer. I like Nadal too. I like Nadal's personality. He's very rascal, you know, kind of like me, I guess. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna start wrapping up, and then you guys have any questions? Yeah, just let me know. Email. And once again, the name of this song is called "Live." Okay, and yeah, we actually covered the whole thing. Maybe next week for the first 5 minutes or a few minutes, we'll just kind of go over the arrangement, how to connect the verse to the next verse or to the chorus and back to the bridge and back to the verse. And the ending, I'm basically just doing this lick 3 times in a row. It's 1, 2. So when I'm putting out. And that is kind of a tough transition going from here. From here, you have to jump straight into here, yes? So that part might take a little time to get used to, but I think you can do it. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Yeah, please enjoy your Sunday. I know for some of you it's Monday morning. But yeah, be safe and yeah, take care. I have a feeling that well, not have a feeling, but from what I've read, the virus is getting worse in a lot of places. So we're okay here in Hawaii. It's not as severe, so I don't really understand what's going on the main. I just whatever I hear on the news, but yeah, just be safe and I'll look into this this how we can all perform together and play together, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. Get it on Jake's Facebook Live. That would be awesome. Because actually on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, they actually, I guess people who comment or something like that. I don't really know exactly how it works, but I do know that by the time there's a live part and you can watch it again afterwards, I do know that at the end, there's about, I think his tech guy was telling me between 60,000 and 100,000 people watch it. You know, maybe not everything is live, but then you can watch it again later, watch it again later. So it's kind of a lot of people. It's kind of a big audience. So we need to practice. All right. So, oh, well, make sure you guys take care. Today was fun, and I'll see you guys next week. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, and I look forward to all the what you guys are gonna send me some stuff to look into the video thing, right? So, all right, you guys take care. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.